already on. Mark. And Mark. Can't have too much audio syncing. Alright, but we are streaming, we're recording, everything is online. So we destroyed the mist generator, and we are triumphant, and it's time for us to head north to the Sebucus Islands. It's worth revisiting locations like Drake Kingdom and Rimelm, but we're going to go north, and we're going to acquire some items that will make it easier to travel between towns. They're called Doors of Wind. We'll get those first. Save us a bit of time. And grinding random encounters in Drake Kingdom is not going to be, you know, worth the time or money or effort. I mean, we're not going to run away, obviously. But, there isn't a lot to be gained. With that in mind, we might as well just blow them all away with magic. What do we cast? Just Figuro, why not? This will be way overkill. But I believe we're going to get some rest in before we head north.
Yes, sir.
I think we've only cast that spell 2 times and it's leveled up. We'll take it. Spells that just do damage like that, if you level them up, eventually they start doing debuffs. But I'm not sure how valuable that is, because when you use them on random enemies, they're usually just destroyed. And if you use them against bosses, they're immune to the debuffs. Like if a spell like reduces their attack power by, you know, 5% or whatever, a boss doesn't care. So here we are inside the Ancient Wind Cave. And there's an old man.
How do you do? I'm the old wizard. Now that the mist has amazingly disappeared, I was just waiting for a customer. Welcome to my shop. I have everything and anything. Come on into the back.
So, this man has spent over 10 years alone in a cave, and what does he do? He opens a shop.
Sorry, customers can't come behind the counter. Do you want something else?
Yes?
Understood. You wish to open the door to the cave. Well, that's easy. Very easy. Just move the lever in the back. Move the lever, and the door will open.
Oh. Alright. What do you got for sale, old man?
Welcome to my shop. I sell powerful weapons very cheap. Want one?
So he sells the short sword that we have. He sells the Fighter Claw, which is an upgrade for Noah, but only for 10. Let's make a note of that. There's... Basically, we don't want to buy anything for a minute. Until we've kind of confirmed our options. Because there's going to be towns in Sebucus Island. Ooh, I see. New armor. Green clip, green robe, Tempest shoes. So the armor upgrade is also for Noah. Let's make a note. Because, you know, depending on depending on what's available at different stores. We don't want to, like, waste our money. Money's kind of precious. So we've got a potential upgrade for Noah. We can hold off for that for now.
Still want to buy or sell something? Do you want something else? Nope.
Oh, well, goodbye. And then he wants us to sleep here, but we don't want to pay to sleep. Man's been... We got a silver compass. That's an accessory, I believe, that reduces the chance you get ambushed. So, cool. Can't be bad. Search for any other free items. Feel kind of bad that this old man is so excited to do capitalism. We haven't spent a dime. That's okay, we might be back. Goodbye, old man. Alright. Through the cave. I don't think there's any danger in here. Door of Light. That's the get out of dungeon free card. Bit of a maze in here. Digging the music. It's very chill.
Well, my first customers in 10 years. I'm so happy. I'm called the Old Water Witch. I've been in business here for 40 years. But it's been 10 years since I've had any customers. I'm so happy now. Well, come on in. I run a store and an inn. You must be tired. Come along and I'll get you a room for the night. Do you want to spend the night?
No, we're good.
What? Oh, stop talking nonsense. You have to stay.
Is it free, though? It sounds like it's time for a Noah dream. Or not. Vaughn! Noah!
Boo-hoo! Where are we?
We may be dreaming. Perhaps, but if this is a dream, it feels different from an ordinary dream. What's the matter?
A voice! I hear a voice! Who is it? My mother! It sounds like my mother!
Noah, I am not your mother. My name is Hari. I inhabit a world between the dream world and the human world. I have a message for those in the human world and who are with the raw Seru. They are the true words of Ren. Go to Octum, the ancient yet eternal city, far away in the heart of Sebucus. There, compassionate human beings will learn the true meaning of all dreams.
Hari. Hari, echoes Gala.
Hari's going to tell us what our dreams mean.
We are awaited. Vaughn, I had that dream again. I guess we should find Hari.
Yeah, you're right, Vaughn.
If you want to, you can play this game picking all of the, like, non-heroic dialogue options. It's hilarious, because Vaughn or Noah and Gala will just, like, berate Vaughn. They'll be like, of course we're gonna find Hari. Don't be stupid. There's a child here who looks suspicious.
Do you dream a lot?
Sure.
Oh, good. I dream a lot too. Dreams tell you about your future, you know. Do you want to learn how to tell the future from your dreams?
Sure.
I knew it. I knew you were interested in dreams. Somewhere on the Sebucus Islands is a person who lives in a dream world. His name is Hari.
Hari? I know about Hari. Can Hari really tell you what a dream means?
Yes, my grandma told me so.
He's an Octum. Hari's an Octum, right?
Octum? I'm sorry, I don't know much about the outside world. Oh. Sigh. Vaughn, I've made up my mind. I'm going to look for Hari. Vaughn, will you help me find Hari?
Of course I'll help you find him.
Good. I'm so happy. Thank you, Vaughn. They say Hari is the reincarnation of Rem, the god of time.
If you recall, during the funeral scene in Rimelm, they say a prayer to Rem. He's the god of time.
When you get out of the cave, go northwest. Then you'll come to the town of Jeremy. I've heard it was a beautiful town, famous for an amazing tree and the sky gardens, but now, who knows? The old woman, she's a nice person, don't you think?
Sure.
We were orphans, but she was kind enough to raise us. The Sebucus Islands to the north are covered by the mist. Be sure you have everything you need.
It says this place is just filled with strange children that the old water witch has taken under her wing.
I sell accessories too, just the kind you'll need for traveling. Want to buy some?
Let's take a look. Compasses, elemental defense, target chain, defender chain. Ah, she doesn't sell doors of wind. That's the ticket. Do we have anything to sell? Hunter's clothes, but we'll wait for that goof. Yeah, we're good, we're good. Much like the old wizard, she's very very keen. Oh, I see, we got a magic water. Now, in the past I've talked about how all of the stat boosting items you should give to Vaughn. However, all of the solo, like, optional secret fights that are available for Vaughn, he can't use magic. So magic water, you can spend on really any character to help them. And, let's help Noah out. You know, she's always going to trail behind on the MP front. So, you know, that's one more casting of Vera for her.
Ah, so Drake Kingdom is now free of the mist? That means I'll have customers again. That makes me happy. If you want to buy something, talk to me from the counter.
Of course. Okay, we're done with the caves. Little interlude.
Customers! Wait! Don't go yet! You're my first customers in a long time. I can't let you go away empty-handed.
2 doors of wind. Yes.
Old witch, what is this?
What? You don't know about the Doors of Wind? Let's see, where do I start? It's an item that lets you fly, anytime, to a town you've visited at least once. You can't use it in caves or inside a town, but many islands make up the Sebucus Islands. Use the wind door to get around there.
Thank you for your kindness.
Oh, don't mention it. Well, good luck to you.
So she doesn't sell Doors of Wind, but she gave us a couple for free. Now, we will be able to gain access to a merchant that sells them in short order. All right. Let's take a look. So So these are the Sebucus Islands. As you can see on the mini-map, let's move my little face out of the way. If you can see on the mini-map, the Sebucus Islands are, numerous island or islets connected by bridges and such. So there's a town of some sort there. Looks like to be maybe another town further north. Something there in the middle. Some suspicious-looking ruins. Another town and maybe a mountain. And then that building probably is the mist generator. You can see the white mist pouring out of it. So, despite the fact that the Sebucus Islands are made up of multiple islands, you can see there's kind of a linear path we're going to take. Basically, all these bridges connect. All paths leading to the mist generator take us here. What is not so clear is where Genesis trees might be, if there are any. There's also these strange pylons heading east. And then we will never actually get to go to this northern continent here. There are no connecting bridges, and we have no way to cross the water otherwise. So, adventure awaits. This is kind of the point where the game stops holding our hands. And also, we can kind of do some sequence breaking now, which might be wise to do. We got some new enemy varieties to see. An ogre, and the second version of the ostrich, Hell's Trigger. Alright, let's take it seriously. We still have a hyper art for Gala that I'm yet to remember. Between Vaughn and Noah, I'm curious if anything will really survive. I think between Noah and Gala, they should be able to take down this ogre. Now, can I remember? It's Bull's Horns, Neo Raising. There's a third one. What's it called? Electro Thrash. I know it starts with up. Maybe it's up, up. Up, up. This terminates in back punch, doesn't it? Up. Left. Right. Try that. Right, Vaughn can handle a Hell's Trigger. Good to know. Nope, that's not it. Just executed a back punch in the middle of it. Big Gala gets a level. Now Everyone's level 11. Look at that. Gala's solo fight against Songi kind of helps him catch up with Vaughn and Noah, even if his own levels take longer. So this is presumably the town of Jeremy. We'll poke our head in real quick, but we're not going to stick around. We have business elsewhere. Here's the second version of the Evil Fly. This is the Death Wings. The Ogre is a new enemy variety. Alright, I think Vaughn can take on the Death Wings by himself. How can we help you here, Gala? Up, left, right. Try that. Uh-oh. It's like Noah got poisoned. There's actually a worse version of normal poison. There's Venom, which is like the less bad one, and then there's Toxic, which is the really nasty one. Oh. Okay, so it's just normal Venom. Okay. Let's take a peek at Jeremy here.
Vaughn, it's the mist! Everyone's turned into monsters in the mist! Noah, it's a Genesis tree. I sense a Genesis tree.
That means we can save this town if we revive that Genesis tree.
I sense that the Genesis tree is somewhere in town, someplace high up. How exciting! I want to go! I want to go to the high place!
Oh, brother. So, we've got a Genesis tree. What's this sign say? Welcome to Jeremy, land of the amazing sky gardens. Jeremy Tourism Board. So, we obviously do, like, advance the, you know, the plot and everything. We want to be making as, you know, reviving as many Genesis trees as we can. But we do not have to go to do this right away. Like, if we free Jeremy of the mist, obviously that's a good thing. We'll get access to new merchants and things. But if you've played this game before, or if you were, like, curious and did a little bit of exploring, you would be rewarded for said curiosity. So, let's, for the moment, I'm going to give Noah the ivory book. there's like we can take a look around. There might be a little bit, a few items here or there. Everyone's favorite Seru monsters. We got the Sky Gardens, the General Store, and the Jeremy Tourist Hotel. It's this town dealt a lot in tourism. Blurg Maharg Ibram. It's babbling unintelligibly. Blurg Maharg Ibram indeed. I love how everyone's like afraid or in pain. Everyone's just not doing well. No items in here. Okay. Nido level 2 and Spikefish. Well, no one needs level 2 Nido. But Spikefish is a new enemy. It's a weird flying pufferfish. Much like the Lipians, the Spikefish are a, like, meme tier enemy for reasons you will see. Let's just delete the Spikefish, and then everyone else can gang up on Naito. And I can keep trying to recall Electro Thrash. I could be wrong. Maybe it doesn't actually start with up. Try that. Keep experimenting. Thing blocked a lot of damage. Gotta watch out for that fish poison. Crisp 500 damage from Vaughn. Oh, that's not it either. I've been trying not to cheat and not look up these combos. I basically remembered all of them from memory except this final attack from Gala that I just can't recall. Like, there's, like, my half memory of, I think it starts with up. Everyone's having a grand old time, possessed by Seru. Oh, there's an item. Take a Phoenix. In the basement. Ooh, target chain. That's a nice find. That's an accessory that helps prevent the enemy from blocking. Which is good. Give it to Noah. Whoops. Since, you know, Noah is very reliant on landing hits more than anything. I don't think we need to worry about the ivory book just now. Okay, we can leave Jeremy. We will return. pair of Nitos. Put a poll up on my channel asking if I should just cave and look up the combo. For Gala's final hyper art. Electro Thrash. Like, maybe Electro Thrash has a down in it that I'm just not remembering. Try that. Oh, no, it's not gonna have the chance to try. Oops. We should also be paying attention to how much money things are paying out. It seems here in Jeremy we're getting about 100 gold for a fight. So if you look north, you can see movement. It looks like windmills. Signs of life. Another ogre, another Hell's Trigger. Ooh, Noah can now do a 5 input without using Spirit. That's cool. Which means Noah can now confuse things. Confuse the Dickens out of the ogre. Come on, Electro Thrash, come back to me. I conjure thee. I conjure thee. No, that's just back punch, isn't it? Alright. Sometimes confused enemies will attack for us. Help us out. Nope. randomly beat up the ogre, it's fine. Good morning, or afternoon, from far away. Got a viewer coming in from Malaysia. Joining me as I randomly grind on this ancient RPG from 1998. Oh, no way. This, I don't know if this was my first JRPG, but it's definitely, I think, my favorite. I'm a big fan of this game. We're on our way to this town over here. So as you can see, it's got operable windmills, which is a promising sign. Top everyone's health off, as we might be resting here. Right. Vidna. I think this is also one of my very favorite songs in the game. This song for this town. So, Vidna has these windmills, and they keep the mist away. So, for the past 10 years, this town has been completely fine. Well, what do you know? You're my first customer since the mist came. These people are going to be real laid back. Before the mist came, this was the world's best resort area. We had visitors from all over. Pepe lives behind the hot spring. He came with his mother and got stuck here. Pepe? You don't say. Chat is asking me about if I'm going to be using a trick to defeat a boss that's going to be coming up soon. I actually didn't know about that trick until very recently. I've always beat it legit in the past, and I think that's what I'm going to do in my playthrough as well. We're sufficiently skilled that we'll be able to take on that boss with sufficient ease, I'd say. Alright, it's time to rob these people, if they've got any free items lying around. 10 healing leaves, wow. We're just gonna quietly pocket those. Before the mist came, I would buy lots of healing leaves and travel around myself. Okay, so it's that old man's stash. Let's take a look at the shop. Magic leaf. Oh, we can buy phoenixes, finally. That's cool. Purify. Nullifies venom and toxin. Nullifies rot. This forest amulet is potentially a very important item. Especially if this was your first time playing the game and you found yourself stuck with a boss that's going to be coming up in the near future. Ah, here we go. They sell Doors of Wind here. So, we've got 2. We can head back to visit Drake Castle, head back to visit Rimelm, and then, you know, we need a 3rd to return to Vidna. And then, like, maybe 1 more for grinding purposes. So we'll buy a couple Doors of Wind. Chat is talking about a town in the future of this game called Seoul, and I'm right there with you. When I was a little kid and I first got to Seoul, it blew my mind. I didn't think it was possible to have, you know, when they told, you know, in the game when they said it's a city, I didn't think it was possible to have a huge city, and it is. It delivers, like, 100% on what it promises to be. A megalopolis. We can visit the beach here in Vidna. This tropical locale. Also, I think that we can get this fishing rod if we want it. This guy will give it to us. It's been 10 years since the mist came and the outside world is in a horrible state. But in peaceful Vidna, things are downright boring. I wonder if something exciting will happen. Is he just give it to us? We gotta talk to him first. Oh, see what fishing tackle, eh? If that's what you want, I'll give it to you. I'm tired of fishing anyway. Hold on. Okay, so now we can do the fishing mini-game. Yes, the concept of soul, I agree. Super cool. Beach babes. Fishing gear. All the mini games, yeah, good stuff. The machine room, really hot inside. So it seems like Vidna has geothermal power. Dampus, no. West edge of town. Okay. Should find the weapon shop before we go much further. Is this lady snooping on Dampus? Yes. Oh, Biran monks. Hey, Gala, look! People from Biran! It's a lot of Biran people! Gala is surprised. Gala, what's wrong? I thought the Biran people were your friends. It's just that I've violated the teachings of Biran by wearing Uzma. What's the matter, Gala? Zobu forgave you. Then why? Vaughn, say something to Gala. He'll understand if you explain. Gala, don't torment yourself. But... Gala, Vaughn is right. And what's more... Ozma isn't a Seru. He's a raw Seru, so you didn't do anything wrong. Raw Seru? Did you just say raw Seru? That's right. A raw Seru isn't the same thing as a Seru. Oh, Hari, your prophecy has come true. And you are? Allow me to introduce myself. I'm called Sasha. Sasha, are you a friend of Hari's? Not really a friend. I serve Hari. I'm a priestess at the Temple of Rem. Before the mist came, Hari instructed me to go to Vidna. I was to wait for 3 youths wearing raw Seru and give them the message. Hari knew that we would come here. Wow, that Hari's amazing. Where is he? I want to meet him. I'm sure that Hari awaits your visit too. I shall now give you the message, as instructed by Hari. Go to the Temple of Rem. See the 4 books of prophecy. When you have seen them all, the secret will be clear. A brave raw Seru will acquire a great key, the Star Pearl. 4 books of prophecy, Star Pearl. What is this, a riddle? Hari said that with this, the youths wearing raw Seru would find a way. Excuse me, but... I have heard of you. You are of Biran, yes? Actually, not anymore. Things being the way they are, I'm sure there are very good reasons. Nonetheless, you are the visitors that Sasha has waited for all this time. Please rest here. Free and stay. You love it. Ah yes, chat, I'm aware that you can have Vaughn, like, disagree. You can basically be contrite in this game and say unhelpful things. When people are like, let's go somewhere, Vaughn can be like, how about we don't? And the game will just force you to continue the plot, but it's usually pretty funny. Like, you can get Piran to, or you can get Gala to beg him to join the party. It's a bit cruel. But if you want to be mean to him, you can be. I imagine we're due for a Noah dream now. Or not. The Temple of Rem is in Octum. Good luck to you all. So more of this dream conspiracy. No, we don't need to hear the message again. Any items? Doesn't look like it. Now, do these guys teach us moves, is the question. These guys have been here 10 years. Nope, no new moves. It's okay. So this is the house of Dampus, I believe? He's the town crazy prepper. Did you come to see Dampus? Yes. If you're looking for my husband, he's underground. So, everyone in Vidna thinks Dampus is crazy. Chad is asking me what my favorite Seru is. Kamaro and Bara. I don't remember which one Bara is. Kamaro is the little Earth Seru. Here's the guys working on Dampus's emergency mist fallout shelter. My favorite Seru spell? And Kamaro's a good one. That's a cool spell. And it's really powerful, too. Piora's kind of neat. The other, like the weird Jester Dark Seru. But I'm also a fan of, like, Orb. Oh yeah, Bara, that weird little... It's like the little guy with the wings and the claws. It's like a pair of legs. Yeah, that's a cool spell. Hell Dive. There's Dampus. Do you realize how serious the situation is? Yes. The townspeople here don't realize how horrible the mist is. Don't you fellows agree? Yes, Dampus. You know, you seem pretty smart. What would happen if for some reason the windmills stopped? The mist would swallow us all. We'd all be eaten by the Seru or possessed by them. That's why I'm preparing for when that happens. I built an underground shelter. And what do the townspeople do? They treat me like a lunatic. Fools. They're all fools. You seem to know what's going on, so if the mist ever comes, you can hide in here. For you fellows, I'll have an especially good hiding place. Poor Dampus. His paranoia is quite justified. If the mist gets in here, it will be real bad. And this is maybe a little bit of foreshadowing. The local doomsday prepper Dampus. So these guys are chill. Construction workers are very unconcerned. Can we talk to him? It doesn't look good. This doomsday prepper, he would in many ways be this town's salvation if the windmills stopped for any reason. And indeed, could the windmills stop? Oh, here's a weapon store. Let's take a look. I like how all these dudes are just wearing Seru. You can see them on their heads. There's no mist in Vidna, so I can wear Seru safely, but there's really no use for them. Yep. Let's see. So Fighter Claw, Red Club, upgrade for Gala. We've got armor upgrade for Vaughn, and a armor upgrade for Gala. Wow. So lots of stuff here. It looks like, though, I think the person most in need of an upgrade at this point is Noah. So we actually might want to go back to the Ancient Wind Cave. That'll help Noah's defenses quite a bit. Ah yes, there's a slot machine here in Vidna. Kind of a... I don't know if there's a trick to it, but it's a kind of a waste of time and money. Maybe there's a trick to it. Let's see. Steal a magic leaf. This building takes us to the subterranean power plant, which we can't fully access because there's hot, like, boiling water that's cutting off access to certain areas. But you can actually see underneath the water is chests we don't have access to, which should really be telling you that's the game signaling that at some point this will all change. Turbo pad and AFK, yeah. Well, I am playing this on original hardware. We're not using an emulator here. I'm surrounded by cables and things. Ah, yes. Chat is telling me to walk into the water. Okay. Vaughn burns himself. You should speak up. If it's hot, then say so. Let's get some commenting on Vaughn, the silent protagonist. Oh, there's nothing down here. Alright, so we know there's new items, but they're very expensive. How about this guy? Alright, so we can just go into the hot springs if we want to. I think this guy sells us a camera. Oh no, he just gives us some free coins. That's kind of him. Alright, let's take a spin at the slot machine. There are many mini-games in this game. Ah, yes. Chat is asking about the bees. It's a special secret fight that awaits us in the future. I'd probably be good enough to fight the bees. Maybe by the time you defeat Zane, you'd be sufficiently strong. Let's see. Let's hit it. Costs 3 coins. And nothing. Try one more time, I guess. Let's see, is there a trick to it? Can we look at the reels? And we're screwed. Okay. Oh, whoops. I don't even know how to exit out of this without wasting more coins. Rats. I think this guy will sell us coins. One coin for 100 gold. But we can trade coins for items. Let's see what he's got. War Soul is a powerful, I assume, accessory. He sells elixirs. Importantly, he sells fishing tackle. He might be our only source of fishing tackle at this point. If we want to do the fishing minigame. It's the same coins that you can use later on in the Soul arcade as well. Now, I have a save on one of my memory cards that has unlocked the Earth Egg, the Water Egg, all that late game stuff. So, yeah, when I'm doing this stream, when I'm recording these videos, we're not going to be subjecting ourselves to hours of grinding just to see some things. I'll do a special episode to show some of these special things that are unique in the game. The huge volcanic belt beneath the islands. Here's the hot spring, which doesn't actually do anything, but you can just kind of stand in it. Talk to this creepy old man. It's the secret to long life. there's someone in town that sells a camera stone, which is this weird little item that lets you take pictures. And it's kind of pointless. Like many JRPGs back in the day, you can find somewhere there's a swimsuit for Noah. This was very common in old JRPGs. You could find like a swimsuit item for the female cast member. And the swimsuit for Noah doesn't actually do anything. Actually, now that I think of it, I think you get the swimsuit in Seoul. So, many hours from now. But the swimsuit doesn't actually do anything, but if you take the camera stone back to Vidna, I think you can take pictures of Noah on the beach running around in her swimsuit. Which is creepy, because remember, Noah's like 12. Maybe 11. We've got a legit Legend of Legaia veteran in chat. They know what's up. Okay, so we have an idea of like the best equipment we can buy for the characters at this juncture, but it's going to cost us many thousands of gold. The question is, can we push forward and see if there's more gold to be had? Chat, here's the question. There's a single hyper art that I can't remember the input for. It's for Gala. So I've got I remembered Bullhorns and Neo Raising. What I don't remember is Electro Thrash. So, chat, if you remember Electro Thrash, you can give me the input. I've been trying not to look it up, but if chat can come to my rescue, I will accept their aid. Let's take a look at this fishing hole real quick. And then there's that weird town over there. That would be Octum. But our characters do not know that at this juncture. There's some new enemy varieties. The second version of the worm, a poisonous worm, and then a horrible bison monster. Not a normal bison. It even might be a bison that has a seru attached to it. Poisonous worm is like the worm, but it can poison. What do you know? Let's see. See if that takes down the worm, and then we can have Vaughn and we can have Noah and Gala take on the bison. Electro Thrash, Electro Thrash. Why can I not remember? Up, left. Oop. Oh, let's try it. I knew it started with up. Up, left, down, right, left. Give it a shot. Ooh! Noah smoked the bison. I thought that thing was going to be tougher. Whoops. Don't even get to see it. Okay. These enemies are not as bad as I thought they were going to be. And we're getting 250 gold. That's not bad. But we might be able to get even more gold if we push a little bit further. But let's just really quickly take a look at the fishing hole. Just down here, this little sign. Fishing spot. Yes, I would like to fish. You can waste hours doing this fishing minigame. And there are various items you can acquire. You can get points for fishing, so you can get Lipian flute, spikefish flute, metal armband, power ring, healing fruit. The Lipian flute and the spikefish flute are like weird meme items that don't actually do anything. It'd be funny to use to acquire it. So we've got a piece of crap fishing rod and light lures. Oh, we've actually got all three. Okay. Alright, let's try fishing. Or wait, how do we fish? Press X. Lures the fish in. Press square or X to reel. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. We will not spend long doing this. Let's just try one more time. Let's just try one time. See what happens. Oh! We got a hit. It's a fighter. Yes, the spikefish flute is a flee from combat item that's guaranteed to work. It's funny to use it just one time, just to see, because it's kind of a goof to see. We got a small jack. Ugh, we'd have to do that like 7 more times to afford one of these flutes. That's pretty brutal. Let's cast away one more time. I'm pretty sure the Lipian flute is useless, but it's kind of just funny. Any bites? Oh, we got good. I don't know what that means. Oh, good. I once wasted a literal hour in BOF 4 on just landing the whale. You'll have to remind me what BOF is, chat. I'm not up to date on my shortenings. I've never seen the Lipian flute actually kill anything. That normally does nothing. Alright, I think that's enough for fishing for now. Breath of Fire. Ah. Yeah, I can load up my, like, endgame save where I might have, like, some points banked, and we can do a showcase of those stupid meme items in the future. For now, let us press north a little bit. I think we're going to be calling the stream soon. Ooh, there's the second iteration of the green slime, the oak slime. Maybe the oak slime will split. Oh, so it did. Everyone's got a target. Yeah, that's probably wise. Yeah, what I probably plan on doing is when we get to, like, the end game part, before we beat the game, I'll do an episode just kind of showing the various random nonsense you can do. Just have Noah obliterate the bison, and then we should have the same input ready for Gala. Just hoping we get Electro Flash. Easy. Easy game, easy life. Alright, Gala. Bring it home. There we go. And that is all of the normal hyper arts for everyone. Ooh, we got a level. 357 gold. Wow. So it seems if we do some random battles in this section of the world, we will probably be able to afford some big upgrades before we take on Jeremy. But what you can do is you can do a little bit of sequence breaking at this point in the game. You can go all the way to Ratayu, which is a town in the northwest. And you won't be able to proceed, but you can, like, see an interesting cutscene. You can actually go all the way to Octum if you want, but you'll be, I think, a little bit locked as far as what you're able to do. Oh, you got the second version of the Lipia. Lip Kid. Everything in this section of the island is very brown. Chat mentioned that when the slime enemies split, it counts as a, like, an additional enemy for the fight. So you get more XP and more money. I thought that's how it worked. But whether or not it's worth just waiting for, waiting for the slimes to split is of debatable worth. So, Gala, he's all set now. He's a big boy. He's got everything he needs. Oh, the kid's still alive. Now, the further we press north, the harder things are going to get as well. We got a magic leaf, that's nice. Eventually, you'll start hitting random battles where, like, it's a struggle, and that's kind of a sign to tell you that, it might be time to slow down a little bit. One other thing that's worth doing is if you go to Octum early, even though the enemies there are pretty nasty, there is a Seru that you can acquire that's a very useful spell. I believe it's called Orb. And it's honestly worth going out of your way to acquire Orb early. Orb is a healing spell similar to Vera, except that it heals the whole party. So, it's choice. You can do it, Worm. I believe in you. Also, if we go to a lot of these locations now, in theory, we'll save time in the future because we'll be able to use the Doors of Wind. What are we fighting? It's a worm and a bunch of slimes. We don't need to go crazy. Bara and Bara. Lots of the Seru have very similar names. So as you can see, now that Gala has access to 7-hit combos, He's catching up there. He's no longer the useless waste of space he was when he first joined the party. Alright, we'll press a little bit further. But then I think before we get to Octum, I think we're going to call it a night. Are we heading in the right way? Yes. Octum is over there. Ah, yes, Bara. I remember Bara you run into on the mountain near Ratayu, but I'm not sure if you're able to get him earlier than that. Okay, so this is Octum. We'll do we'll save and do some safety healing, as we're kind of jumping the gun a little bit by going to Octum early. But I think that'll be a good start for the next stream, next episode, because I believe we're going to run into a character in the ruins of Octum. Okay, well, thanks for watching, everyone, and thank you, V2099, for being my first very active chat member. It's nice talking to someone who was a fan of this game. Really, the tower up ahead. I mean, there's the tower in Jeremy, but the Seru in there is the wind slicey guy. I forget what he's called. He looks like a bat. Swordy? Yeah, Swordy. Anyway, we're gonna call it here, folks. Join us for next time. Like and subscribe if you want to see more Legend of Legaia.